Um, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to our instructors. Baruddin, we meet again on our fourth group discussion. Today we are going to review about movie number 3. It's about Battleship. Okay, are you guys enjoy the Battleship?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful.
Okay. On my opinion, this movie is brilliant. It's a good movie. It's a war movie. It's a strategy movie. And based on the story, the main character is the Alex Hopper, which is a arrogant, naughty boy, and very very terrible person. And it's changed when he's joined the navy by forced by his brother. He's changed when he has to take over a ship to fight an alien. Based on that, he gained the experience that he need to change to communicate with the people on board and be wiser to make a decision, and that's changed him to be a better person. At the end, he saved the world by his own his strategy and defeat the alien and save the world. And I pass to Prasan.
First one.
Ah,
Okay, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to review on a movie I watched. Movie title is Battleship. So it's a movie actually released by the year of 2012, as you all know. You all know, right? By now it's 2015. It is quite a horror movie. Last 3 years already. It's based on a American military science fiction action war movie. It's actually inspired by a classical board game. So the plot takes place since 2005, and the scientists discovered an extrasolar panel, which they came up with the name Planet G. Actually, with condition similar to Earth. The Planet G, they have the similar condition to Earth. They got all the natural resources just like Earth has. So in 2006, the NASA transmits a powerful signal from the communication array to get a personal response from the Earth, from the other planet called Planet G. So then, by the present year, after 5 years, by the present year of 2012, the main character named Alex Hopper, he actually joined the U.S. Navy by persuasion of his brother. He actually was in the U.S. Navy. His brother's name was what was
Stonehopper.
Stonehopper, yeah, Stonehopper. Okay. Uh, after he joined the U.S. Navy, they had a rim 2012 rim of Pacific practice actually in Hawaii offshore. By out of the blue, 5 alien aircraft space arrived in response to the NASA signal 5 years ago, which was in 2015. Their communication ship collides with the satellite, uh, scattering debris across the planet across Hong Kong. There were actually five alien spacecraft. One just now was crashed. Then another four just reached the offshore of the Hawaii. So in the movie, the alien spaceships, they are actually four only. One crashed down, got another four. So the another four, they name it as the mothership, and three stinger ships, which is in red color, green color, and the blue color. As you all watch the movie, you can identify it. So after that, when during the practice was going on, they got into track the following four alien spacecraft. Then the Navy issues a Fog Hawk, which answered by a kind of sonic blast from the Red Stinger. After that, they got into a what they call a personal war with the alien crafts by out of sudden. They also didn't recognize that it was a alien aircraft. So they thought intruder coming out from nowhere to just attack them, but it's actually the alien. So by on the other hand, on the land, Sam was a physical therapist. He's accompanied by a retired U.S. Army. Okay, the U.S. Army veteran was a WFT Mike Canals on a mountain hike to head up into his new prosthetic legs. There they came out with they reached the communication area. They saw some of the aliens were there, trying to send signals to their original planet G. Okay. Then, but all of a sudden, the alien came to interrupt by these fellows, these two physical therapists and the other veteran, U.S. Army veteran, and realizing the aliens attempting the contact to larger invasion plate, and survivors John Paul Jones and Michael returned to Pearl Harbor and assumed the command of USS Missouri. A decommissioned battleship turned into museum shape was used actually to attack the main spacecraft. It was an interesting story. Let me finish. Then later on, they came out with a big war with the alien crafts. As you all watched the movie, you all know. So after that, by the end, they won the war by using the museum-like decommissioned battleship. Then after they winning the war by their own very smart strategy, at the end the ceremony was held to recognize the Alex Hopper and the troop. So he was presented with a silver star at the end of the ceremony. Then he tried to pursue the Admiral Shane, to get married to her daughter actually at the end. So the Admiral initially refused but invites Alex to lunch to discuss the matter, referring how Alex and Sam met. So at the end, both of them got the permission to get married. So that's the end of the movie. So one of the main character I love on the movie was the general, the ex-military amputee. Ex-military amputee, the one with you don't have the two legs. No, he was quite courage. When I saw him fighting with the alien. I think it's the best courage. Even though he don't have legs, he's using just prosthetic legs. I think so. He's the best character because without legs, he can achieve anything. So I love him. That's all. My rating for the movie would be 4.5 over 5. So thank you. That's all. I'll pass to Aiman.
Okay. Good morning to our instructor. Okay, my name is Aiman. So we are going to give a review about our last movie, third movie, Battleship, which we are enjoying seeing them in the McDonald's. McDonald's last week. Yes. So Battleship, as the name implies, the movie is about a battle and a ship. So this movie is a 5-star movie which released in 2012, were distributed by Universal Pictures, that with budget of 220 million and achieved the box office title with the profit with 303 million US dollar. So I will give you just a slip review about this film. This Veteshi is a 2012 American military science fiction action war film about US military fleet fighting with alien intruder to the world. So the main cast for this film is, of course, the main character is Taylor Kitsch as Lieutenant Alex Hopper. Also the main character, the protagonist for this film, and Rihanna as a Cora Rakes. Cora Rakes as a gunner's mate second class. I think Prasan has already told you about the plot, so I'm just giving you just a little bit review about this film. Actually, this film is, for me, is a very interesting film because it is proved by achieving the box office title. So I will highly recommend you to watch this movie. But there is something like about this movie. To summarize it all, this movie somewhat doesn't really shows us the true characters of the actor. I mean, the actor is just following the script without showing the natural character they play. So also the plot was also predictable. For example, there's a fleet, then alien came, they fight, and the heroes in the fleet condition, then suddenly they won out of the blue. So as I said, there's a poor character build that makes this film only worth to watch because of its visual effects, not because of the actor. So it is not, if you are trying to watch like actors natural talent that is not in the movie. It's like this movie main attraction is about the visual effect. So that's my point of opinion, honestly. So as a rating, I think I give this movie 5 star. I mean 4. Or 4 star out of 5. Okay, that's all from me. I pass to Firdaus.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Okay. Today we are review on the movie of Battleship. Okay. Battleship is the 2012 movie release. This movie is about American science fiction action war film. Okay. In this movie, I got the lesson from the main character about the leadership skill. Actually, at the beginning, Alex Hopper is the man who always getting in trouble, messes the situation, and has no future. But after Alex Hopper assigned as USS John Paul Jones, officer about the destroyer, he has a talented skill as a leader. After the arrival of alien in the Earth, the character of Alex Hopper changed. Since his older brother, his name, Stone died. He replaced his older brother as a leader, captain. And then he showed his skill as leadership to command their crew to attack the alien. Okay, at the end, Okay, he at the end he saving the world. Okay, saving the world, and okay, say the word, and then at the last he got the medal from the president. And then after he got the medal, he tried to confess his passion to emulation to marry her daughter. Sam. I'm rating this movie about 4 to 4.5 star only. Not 5. Now I like to Zarfan to give his opinion.
Known as Dota.
Kota.
Dota.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to sir and my fellow friends. So today I want to give my opinion about the third movies, which is Battleship that released in 2012. So the genre of for the Battleship is fiction, action, war, and a little bit romance. Because lastly, the heroes they married with the girl with named Sam. So, like the process said before, the invention of this alien is from the planet G, which is the characteristic of the planet G similar to the Earth, like the oxygen, water, and the minerals. But the difference is, Earth have suns. So the alien has the weakness, which is they can't see the sunlight. So they create the mask that can protect their eyes from directly from the sunlight through their eyes. So there is the weakness for the alien. So from the weakness, easily human can win the war. So Battleship is war from about the ship, like ship, right? Ship, human ship against alien ship. But the alien ship is more complex ship. So at the beginning, the alien win the war, but next, the Alex Hopper, the hero, Lieutenant Alex Hopper, conduct their crew, then use the classic strategy, which is use buoyancy to destroy the alien ship. So with that strategy, human win the war. Congrats. So
Congrats.
I love this movie because the strategy, not the what they act, what the visual, visual graphic. So because the strategy use very classic and they can still use in the future to against if the aliens came to the earth, really come to the earth, so we can use the buoyancy strategy to destroy them. So yeah, that I said before, at the end, the alien lost and Lieutenant Alex Hopper married with the Sam. So that's all. We rate this movie like 4.5 from 5. Thank you. So I will proceed to Dua.
Hello everyone, my name is Noah. Before I start watching this movie, when we were selecting the movie, I actually didn't have any idea about the background of the movie. But my friend recommended me, so that's why I select this movie. This movie, Battleship, is action war movie inspired by board game, and the first time I saw the trailer. The first time I saw the trailer, I thought it will be another alien invasion movie with random explosion everywhere. Surprisingly, the movie was exactly that, and the storyline is alien invasion story. Alien invades Earth, and the hero dies. Another hero stand up and fight against the alien. In the end, the human wins. Regarding the casting, they made the star of the movie. They made Rihanna instead of Liam Nielsen or Tyler Kitchen, who are very great actors, who have been who is very actors who have been in acting career for a long time compared to Rihanna. I personally like Rihanna as a singer, but as an actress, she did not perform her job very well. Yeah. In conclusion, I would rate this movie 2 out of 5. Yeah. Because of the terrible casting, and also the story was boring, and I did not receive any message after I watched this movie. Yeah. In other words, I dislike this movie. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, next please.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah. I did not like this movie too. Okay. Battleship is 2012 movie. It's inspired by classic board games directed by Spielberg. Battleship make you want to blow your eyes out during the aliens land. They desperately try to give hope with that, but as soon as he's introduced as nearer, do well, you can guess his character progressing instantly. Every movie must have the moral value. So I think we can get moral value from this movie. First, everything that must have weakness. We can, if you want to do something and try to do the best, we can see the weakness of another person, so we can get we can, you know, I would say if we know their weakness, so we can perform well. With by taking the weakness. Another thing, there is the importance of communication. One of these things that Alien did was attempt to set the communication to their home planet. So, effective communication with the top board, the top priority to successful leaders. So it's nothing of value happen without it. So I give 2 out of 5 for this movie. I'll pass it to
Hello and good afternoon to our instructors, Baradin and my fellow friends. Today I'm going to review the third movie, which is the last movie, Battleship. It is produced and directed by Peter Berg, and it is inspired by Hasbro's classic naval combat game called Battleship. It is an epic action adventure film which involve our lands being attacked by a superior force. So we human are trying our best to save our planet, and there is nothing interesting about this movie actually. The only thing that I adore is their technology. They use the high technology in order to produce a great sound effect and a great sound effect. Then the best thing about this movie is that great line of actors and actresses. I mean, except Rihanna, sorry. Okay, and then yeah, the the actor of this movie, the lead actor of this movie is Taylor Kitsch as Alex Hopper, Alexander Skarsgård as Stone Hopper, and then Brooklyn Decker as Sam Sheen. Okay, even from the poster of this movie, we knew that it was about an interaction between robots and humans, but it is in bad ways because it featured war scenes, fearsome weapons, which may not be suitable for kids under 13 years old to watch it without parental guidance. So mostly, this movie it is hard to find positive value in this movie. So
Entertainment.
it's not suitable, and I don't like it. So I would rate this movie 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 too.
The last movie that I had watched, which is Battleship, give me a picture of Alex Hopper who has no job, no money, and no goal in his life. His brother, Stone Hopper, a commander in the Navy, repeatedly tries to get him to take some responsibility for himself. But Alex has no interest in anything. So in an attempt to get him to straighten up, Stone enlists him. And the next thing Alex knows, he is on a battleship in Hawaii, preparing to participate in a series of exercises at sea. Unfortunately, even there, Alex is headstrong, disobedient, and reckless, even catching attention from Admiral Sheen, who warns him that his career in Navy is in serious danger of being short-lived. In the meantime, NASA has sent transmissions to an alien planet which they believe may sustain life. Then Alex Hopper and his fellow soldiers find themselves in the midst of war for the ownership of the Earth. How other characters are equally admirable. Soldiers, time and time again, put their life on the line and work together as a team to protect their country and ultimately the world. Alex's girlfriend, Sam, is a physical therapist who desires to help wounded veterans recover. However, in the end, Battleship is a better film because the action is fast, furious, and largely bloodless. The actors are all strong, and at least there is a story with positive character role models. So, with the above content issues in mind, Battleship gets my recommendation. Okay, I rating for this movie 3 out of 5.
Hello. So as everyone have told about the part of the story, so because I'm not interested with the movie, I'm just gonna talk about why the director Peter Berg chose Rihanna to be in the movie. Rihanna plays a role as the weapon specialist named Cora Riggs. The reason why Peter Berg chose him because because he is one of the he is fan of Rihanna, like every man, especially like Aiman, is one of Rihanna's fan. And he likes Rihanna because she is a gorgeous lady and her videos are all super hot. And then Peter Brook found that she can easily talk and work with people, so he would like to take Rihanna, like to make her try to act because he once worked with other actor who is a musician like Tim McGraw in the film The Kingdom, and also Mariah Carey in the movie Precious. He found that they both did a good job in both works, acting and singing, so he got an idea that musician can act well also. So in this movie, he didn't put Rihanna as the lead. He wasn't going to make her to carry the film. So at first, Rihanna was nervous when they are shooting for the first time. But she told Peter not to go easy on her and do not stop until he get what he wants. So when she has become comfortable with the crew and her acting, Peter gave her a chance to do more and she took it. At last, Peter found that she did a good job. She can act, and he said that she might be a good actress also. But because I don't really like the movie, so the rating is 3 out of 5. Thank you.
Okay, now we've all have the review of the movie. Most of us like the movie. Some of us doesn't like the movie, and wait for our last review. Thank you, sir.